It is very good to see that Australian films are alive and well. So, Force of Nature, or The Dry 2, I'm not really sure what the go is with the title, but it's the second film in this franchise. I'm pretty sure it's based off of a book series from memory, and it stars Eric Bana, who is a federal police officer, and when it comes to people going missing in the forest, in the bushes, he's the go-to man. So right off the bat, I really can't compare this to the first one. I remember seeing it when it first came out in the theater, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember anything about that film. And that's not saying it's bad. I actually remember enjoying this film, but I've seen that many films in between. I do not remember a single thing. So I really can't compare the two. But as far as this film, the second film, it was so good. I really enjoyed this film. So Eric Bana is using this woman as an informant. She messed up in the past. She has a criminal past. And the way to clear her name is she was going to get information for the cops. And she works under this company where they believe the owner of the company is breaching all these financial laws, and her job is to get information. And the company picks a handful of people each year to go on a work trip to the Australian bush. And of course, she ends up going missing, and it's Eric Bana's job to find her. So this film's a bit of a whodunit film. Why is she out there by herself? Who got her in that situation? Did somebody kill her? The film does such a good job in not giving you any clear indication if she's either dead or alive. After a couple days in that bush, you start to suspect that she really is dead. But as they get new clues and characters are coming out with new information, you start to think she might be alive. And when it comes to the characters, this was some of the best character building I've seen. You don't suspect a single person throughout the whole film. They obviously give you, like, here's the obvious answer, but it's way too obvious. You're never gonna suspect that it's that person's fault or that person did the crime. They give you a little backstory of each character, and then they give you sort of their moral, sort of their reason to do this to her. And you can't pick one person. It's just, the way they wrote this was perfect. And when it comes to the big reveal, the person that put her in that situation, I did not pick it from a mile away. Holy shit. It was so unexpected. One thing I didn't like at the start is that there's flashbacks with Eric Bana's character to when he was a kid, and when he's out exploring the bush with his parents when he was younger. And at first I thought it was a bit random that they kept flashing back to him. Like, yeah, they want to give you a bit of backstory. He explored as a kid. This is how he knows all these skills, how to track people, all of that. But then at the end, it makes perfect sense as to why he knows this bush so well. And he's going through this moral battle that if he doesn't find this woman alive, or just find this woman at least, he can't live with himself. And again, it links back to what happened in his childhood, and it was just perfect writing. All the acting was great. Really couldn't pick out a bad performance, and Eric Bana proves once again that he is a superb actor. Screenplay was amazing. The cinematography was amazing. It was directed super well. And in terms of the actual bushland itself, they make this forest, bush, whatever you want to call it, look like the biggest fucking thing on earth. And it really gives you anxiety as to, like, they're not going to find this woman. Look at all this bushland. It's literally impossible. And there's many aerial shots, many panning shots, and it's just done so well. So as I said, I can't compare this to the first one just because I don't remember the story in that one. I remember liking it, but I do not remember it. I got to rewatch it. But when it comes to this film, it really did surprise me. I had high hopes for it because it was an Australian film, Eric Bana, but at the same time, I was ready for disappointment. But thank God it wasn't disappointing. It was such an amazing film. So I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. So if you've seen the film, let me know what you think, and thanks always for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.